This is a HeadGum podcast.
Here's a goal I have for the summer: a tidy home. HomeAglow is a top-rated home service platform dedicated to making your space clean and tidy. Their online booking capabilities allow you to instantly schedule a cleaner in your area for a special occasion, party, or on a regular basis to help take those big cleans off your plate. All of HomeAglow's cleaners pass a rigorous certification process and have to maintain a 4.8 star rating.
I'm so excited to give HomeAglow a try. I already checked out their website and it's so easy. You just go on there, choose the date and time you're looking for, as well as the duration of the clean, and then you get matched with a cleaner. You can see photos of cleans and reviews from your cleaner to find the right one. And you can also get a Forever Clean membership to save on cleanings if you're getting them regularly.
Take home cleaning off your plate this summer by using HomeAglow. Head to homeaglow.com/handsome to get your first 3 hours of cleaning for only $19. That's HomeAglow.com/handsome. Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first.
Like you know to check that you know the rules to that board game backwards and forwards before you try to explain it to your friends who have come over for game night.
Checking first is smart, so check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. Savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Handsome, chatting with friends on the Handsome Pod. Chatting with friends on the Handsome Pod.
Cheers.
Welcome to the Handsome Pod. I am here. I'm Mae Martin. I'm one of your hosts. I'm joined by
Notaro. I am also a host. Oh, what's your name?
I'm Fortune Feimster. I think I'm also a host.
Absolutely. We all
Yeah.
three.
I think it's safe to say at this point you're one of the hosts.
You guys, the host with the most.
Well, that's up
that's
for
you?
debate.
No, all of us. We're the host.
Okay.
And
I
you
was
just
like,
couldn't hear the S hosts.
You know, it's fine. I'm not terribly competitive.
Really?
Yeah, I'll be honest. No, except when Stephanie wants to play 20 questions. Then my competitive side comes out.
What
yeah,
is 20
'cause-
questions?
I don't think of that as a very competitive game, but
Well, her mother pointed it out yesterday because Stephanie is so good. Like if you say, oh, there is a comedian that has, moved, whatever, you put out some sort of information. And then Stephanie will be like, oh, can I guess who it is? And I'll be like, sure. Or I'll be like, oh, so-and-so started dating so-and-so.
Mm-hmm.
You know, how I love to gossip. And she goes, she'll say, can I ask 20 questions? And then I'll say, sure. And then,
to like figure out who it is.
yeah. And so we will play that she's so good. It's stupid. And so the other morning, her mother was here with us and we're having coffee, chatting. Something comes up. Stephanie says, can we play 20 questions? Sure. We're playing. And then Stephanie's mother's like, whoa, gosh, you're just as competitive as Stephanie. And I was like, what do you mean? And I realized when she pointed this out that if Stephanie asks a question and then she asks something on top of that question, I'm like, that's your fourth question. That's not like part of your third question.
Right.
And so I get really competitive with this because she's so competitive. She's so good at it. But in a general sense, I'm just not terribly competitive. I'm just not terribly competitive.
right.
I can see that. You'd be like, you're like, yeah, so what? I'm lost. Who cares?
Yeah. Or
I'm lost. Who cares?
No, like I remember doing long distance cycling for sometimes for charity. And some people, even though it's not a race, some people still race.
Mm-hmm.
And I was dead last. And it was a 4-day ride.
Ooh, 4 days. Was that the AIDS life cycle? Was it the
One
AIDS
of them
ride?
was, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's like 100-mile days that you're cycling.
Dang. Did your booty not hurt?
I mean, it does, but you also spend a lot of time training. And so
Right.
you're
Oh, yeah,
building up
there's
to that
that.
moment. You're not
You're
just getting
building
on
your
the bike.
booty.
Yeah.
I just picture just getting on the bike and be like, I guess we're doing this.
Yeah.
But you came dead last and you were like, yeah, whatever. I had the experience.
I came dead last, but I mainly came dead last because I blew out one of my knees. And you know those like
Oof.
clip-in bike shoes in the pedal?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I rested my foot of the busted knee on the fork of my bike and used the other one to pedal nearly 50 miles.
Whoa.
And I kept picturing
Whoa.
that my right thigh was going to be 3 times the size of my left by the time I reached Portland, Maine. But that's not the only time. I just, in general, I just don't feel
Yeah.
work,
Mhm.
sports, any of that kind of stuff. I'm just like, I don't feel it.
Yeah.
I think you should introduce, instead of 20 questions, I play Hide the Peanut, where one person hides a peanut metaphorically somewhere in the universe, and then you have yes or no questions to find this peanut. It could be in the
Oh.
past, the present, the future. It could be in a fictional place, a real place, and you'd be amazed how quickly you whittle down like the whole universe and find this peanut.
And you have played this
I play it all the time.
all the time.
Yeah, it's you
All
got
the
it.
time. Try and pull May from the Hide the Peanut game.
Yeah.
The peanut.
I'll hide one right now if you want.
Oh my lord.
I've hidden one.
I'm not good
Oh,
at
so
these
we have
games.
to guess where it is?
Yeah, yes or no
Is it
questions.
is it in space?
No.
Is it on Earth?
Yeah.
Okay, then what is it? That's
Is it
how
in,
I am.
is it in Los Angeles?
No.
Is it in California?
No.
England.
No.
Is it in Toronto?
Yes.
Okay. Is it in the room with you now?
Yes.
Okay, Tig.
Just
See,
tell
come
us. Just tell us.
No, you're so close.
Is
You're so
it
close.
on your body?
Yes, in a way.
I give up. What is
You're-
it?
in a way? What Tig, we've narrowed it down so much.
I don't
Well,
like
I mean, by
games.
we, I mean me. You've contributed nothing.
I don't like games.
Where do you think I would keep a peanut on my person?
In your shoe.
Mm-mm.
In your ear.
Mm-mm.
Pocket.
Is it in your hat?
No.
Mouth.
Is it-
Think about the pod.
Oh, behind a picture frame.
No.
Think about the pod.
Ponties. It's in your
It's
ponties.
in my ponties. It's in my ponties.
Look at that.
Good job.
I got
Yeah.
it. Look
You
at
You
that.
got it.
I thought you were going to be useless, and then you really came through at the end.
That's
Yeah,
truly how I play with Stephanie when she's like wanting to do 20 questions with me, you know, and then I'll guess some things. I'm like, what is it? What is it?
Yeah,
I don't,
You just give up.
yeah.
I think I want to. There's a lot of games that I used to play that I've not played in many, many years, and that I want to come back to playing again.
Like what?
Hopscotch.
Well, just any board game. When people will mention board games, I'm like, oh, I don't remember how that goes. Uno, I don't remember how that's played.
Yeah, me neither, actually.
I
Uno.
don't know, just any kind of game.
I wonder if we could make a handsome board game that's like Monopoly, but all the places are, there's a pontoon. You can, or a button factory.
Pontoon.
Actually, if anyone's listening and wants to make
If
a handsome...
anyone's listening.
If anyone is listening to this pod, let us know.
I love that song.
Papa, can you hear me?
Papa, can you hear me? I should
Papa,
text
can you
Philip and
feel
ask
me
Little Big Town to
in
do a
the
question
morning?
Oh yeah, have
and
Little
tell
Big
them
Town.
that Handsome's favorite pontoon song is On the Pontoon.
Well, why don't we get Barbara Streisand to ask a question?
We don't have any contact with Barbara Streisand.
Yeah, what brought up Barbara Streisand?
Because of Yentl, Papa, can you hear me?
Oh.
Yeah, but we have to have some sort of in.
We
I
can just
just-
end with Babs.
Oh my God, if Babs sent in a video,
I'd die.
Hello,
that-
handsome.
that would be, that's impossible, right?
I think it's
Yeah.
impossible. She's
Yeah.
not really wanting to talk to anybody.
I feel like it's actually more impossible than, say, Obama, Paul McCartney, like the big name. Like Babs is really unreachable, I think.
Oprah.
She has like a mall in her house.
Yeah. Where she can
Wait.
go, she has a mall in her basement where she can go shopping for antique dolls, I think. Like there's shops.
Yeah, my friends have been there. Because
Wait.
I did this show called Life in Pieces. It was on CBS a few years back, and her husband was on the show. And Barbara invited the ladies of the show, but the series regulars, to their freaking house for lunch when they were doing the show, and they got to take a tour and see all this stuff, and I couldn't believe it.
Oh my God.
I was a recurring character, but not a series regular, so I wasn't in that, but I would have died to go.
Imagine having a mall in your house.
I would never want.
Very confused.
I'm so confused.
She
I would
also
never
cloned
want
her
a
dog, I
mall.
think, right?
She cloned her dog multiple
I
times.
can understand that. I can't understand having a mall in your house.
Well, she wants to have a normal experience, and she can't just go to the mall. So she.
And that's a normal experience, is having a mall in your house.
Memories like the corner of my mind.
I stand by guilty
Do I
being
sound like
the
her?
best.
And we got
And we got
nothing
nothing to be guilty of. I love. I don't remember the words.
Is that about?
Shadows blazing.
Is that about like she's?
Alone out on the street, everybody got a heartache of their own.
I'm amazed that she's not on the pod.
That
will be
song
now.
is a jam, Tig. You're right.
Oh my God, guilty. And my favorite line or part of the song is that make it a crime to be lonely or sad.
Make it a crime. Yes.
Make it a crime. Have the police pull over and lock you up.
Bloop, bloop. Are you lonely or sad? This is illegal.
But are they cheating on their spouses? And they're saying we don't have to be guilty. But
is that what it's about?
I think it's about an affair, and they're like,
oh no.
Sorry.
I'm gonna Google this.
Yeah,
Is it Google?
Is Babs guilty?
Yeah, should Babs be guilty? I got an update for you guys.
What?
Oh.
Well, I don't know if it was on a mini-sode or if I was talking about how I have a foosball table.
Uh-huh.
Did I tell you guys that? Yeah, and my friend Matt, who lives in my back house, he's like incredible at foosball, and I've played him thousands of times. I've only beat him 3 times, and it's really something he's good at. And so I Googled, he's new to LA, and I found a foosball competition in Angel City Brewery, and it's the only one in LA. It's every Thursday, and I was like, Matt, we should sign up. And boy, do we take it seriously. Every morning he's like, hey buddy, do you mind practicing with me? Like, he was really driven, and we got dressed up. The day came, we were nervous. I was like, we're going to be on their turf, whoever these foosball people are.
Turf.
Yeah, like they could be like jocks or savants, like foosball savants. Anyway, guys, we won the tournament.
What?
You know why?
Why?
Because no one else showed up.
Oh my God.
Congrats, May.
It was so embarrassing.
Wow.
It was more embarrassing than losing. Was just waiting there with the sign-up sheet at the bar. We signed up and just no one came. And so me and Matt just played.
Dang.
Oh,
where's the foosball community?
Well, do you know the comedian Kelsey Cook?
Kelsey Cook.
Y'all might not have crossed paths. She lives in Minneapolis now. She used to live in LA, but she's an incredible foosball player and plays in like tournaments and stuff. So
really, you know, so is Lisa Gilroy, and but she wins largely because her shit talk is so funny that you're like doubled over. She does this thing where she goes, "You want it? You want it? Well, you can't have it."
So you're telling me Lisa Gilroy is funny?
Oh man. You want it? You want it? But you can't have it. And you can't, like, your muscles get weak from laughing. It's a really good, but she is also a great player.
I like that the table shuffleboard game, you know, at a bar.
Yeah.
The big long one that you do with your hands.
Yeah.
With the salt. I
With the
love
what?
those. There's like salt on the board or whatever.
Oh, to make it slide.
It helps it slide. I love that game.
Maybe I have to get one of those.
Are you going for full-on bachelor pad, May?
It's becoming. Did you almost call me Max?
I don't know. My mouth is moving and sounds come out.
I don't know.
It's becoming Pee-wee's Playhouse, my house.
Uh-huh.
I bought a Zoltar machine.
What is that?
Like from Big that tells your fortune, and Zoltar. And
Oh,
so
you
I
have
thought,
one of those in your house?
I thought I'd ordered a full size. It shows up, it's this big. It's like
You wanted full
tiny.
size.
I wanted full size.
I think the smaller one's better, no?
Why?
Because it's not
smaller.
some giant head.
I want the giant one.
Funny. I gotta come to
Yeah.
this bachelor pad at some point to see what's happening over there.
I'll get that shuffleboard game if it'll make you come. I mean, that sounds.
We're very mature over here.
We're so pure on it.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first.
Like to check that you put all the many ingredients for your elaborate smoothie on the shopping list before heading to the grocery store.
Checking first is smart, so check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. Savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
It's summer. You want to be comfortable. You also want your hair to look great. So help yourself out with one of Blissy's incredible life-affirming silk pillowcases. They're better than cotton and better than synthetic satin. You've heard us talk all about Blissy's many benefits here on Handsome, so what are you waiting for? After all, Blissy is great for your hair and skin. Its anti-aging properties reduce fine lines and wrinkles over time. Plus, on the hair side of things, silk eliminates frizz, preserves your hairstyle, and protects color-treated hair. Dermatologists love Blissy because it's clinically proven to not clog pores, unlike cotton. Silk is antibacterial and hyperallergenic, so you're much more likely to sleep through the night on your naturally cooling and breathable Blissy pillowcase. I've been using mine everywhere I go, including when I travel, and let me tell you, I swear by it. Because you're a listener, Blissy is offering 60 nights risk-free plus an additional 30% off when you shop at blissy.com/handsome. That's BLISSY.com/handsome and use code handsome to get an additional 30% off. Your skin and hair will thank you. So are you loving this house? It seems like this was a good investment, huh?
I'm loving this house. Yeah, I really am. Yeah.
And it feels like home now? Because I had asked you in the early days, is it feeling like home? You said no.
Yeah, it is feeling like home. Yeah. Yeah. And like a real homeowner, like stuff is breaking and then I gotta get it fixed, and I kind of like it all.
It's such I'm jealous of that feeling of the beginning of trying to make a house feel like a home. Like it's such a fun new experience.
Yeah, it really is.
Where you like go to bed at night at first and you're like, oh, this is a strange room. Where am I? And then boom, one day you are home.
Yeah. Yeah. And no one can kick you out. No landlord's going to say,
as long as you pay your bills.
Well, I mean, did you buy your house outright? Because people could.
What do you mean? No.
Do you have a mortgage?
Yeah.
They could kick you out if you don't.
That.
Yeah, you have to keep paying.
But who's going to kick me out? The bank?
Yeah.
Yes, they will.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. No, I mean, I'll pay the mortgage.
The bank will be like, this is mine. Thank you. Bye-bye.
I already bought this. Get out of my house, bank.
Oh man. I still have so many things not on the walls at my house, and I've been here 2.5 years.
Yes, maybe you need some big art, some like a big giant piece.
Well, I don't know if I'll end up selling this place, and I kind of want something smaller.
Right.
It's too big, and now it's just me, so.
You want to move into my back house with Matt and his girlfriend?
Well, that's definitely too small. I would like my last house I adored. It was the best, and I made it exactly how I wanted it, but it was a little too small, so I want something in between these two.
It's a good like fresh start. I mean, I was post breakup, bought the house, and it was distracting and felt empowering to like make your space your own. And yeah.
Yeah. I'm not in a hurry. It might not be anytime soon, but at some point.
Tell us that you're going to bring that fake plant with you if you move.
This is coming everywhere with me. I love
gotta
that
be
this
the
is
first thing
I
you
love that
pack.
this is how I'm zhuzhing up my Zoom box.
Where do I put my plastic plant?
I might make this other room in here a little handsome spot with a chair and everything. You guys just wait to see.
What do you mean a
Yeah.
handsome spot?
Like a little corner of this room, I might put like a chair and like hang something up on the wall. Definitely the fake plant.
But I mean
And
handsome meaning when you record handsome?
when I record, that will be my
okay.
spot. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Right now I'm just at my desk, but I might make a designated handsome spot.
Do you think you'll ever move, Tig? Like when the boys go off to college or whatever, would you guys move?
We have talked about potentially selling our house when they graduate and just moving back into our office, which is, just a little bungalow that we love very much.
It's kind of a sexy vibe, the office. It's
Yeah.
it's unusual, the layout, and there's like
Yeah.
it's stained glass and stuff, right? It's beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, we really love it there, and we love where we live now. We just I don't know if I've mentioned this or not, but we have never like done our house
Yeah.
because we moved in when Max and Finn were 1, and they were so nuts that we didn't even have furniture in the living room for the first like till they were 2.
You've
And
never
then-
like adultified the house.
No. And then by
Yeah.
the time they finally kind of calmed down, we never put art on the walls. We just had these 2 little lunatics running around. And then by the time they kind of pulled it together, it was a pandemic. And then we couldn't even deal with,
Shopping
doing our house or having somebody
Mhm.
come in. And then, so now we're getting to that place where we're like, Max and Finn are so chill and the pandemic's over, and let's actually do something with our house.
Did you ever watch those like extreme home makeover shows where like they ask the kids what they're into, and then they'll say one thing, and then they'll turn the room and like they'll go, I kind of like horses, and then they'll run with it, and they'll turn the bedroom into like a barn, and the kids always
Yeah.
like, okay, I don't know if I'm that into horses. Yeah. Maybe I'll
Yeah.
redo your house. You tell me what you're into, and then I'll surprise you with Zoltar.
Yeah, Stephanie wouldn't fly with her. She's not chill with what is in the house. So I know right away Zoltar wouldn't fly. Or
That's
any
fair.
surprises with
Yeah,
the house.
okay.
Not one surprise will fly.
Yeah.
So, I mean, to be fair, I don't know that I'd want Zoltar in the house.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's fair. Max and Finn might be into him.
Yeah, I think for sure. But
Yeah.
maybe you could surprise them and put one in there. Well, they each have their own room, so.
That's two full-size Zoltars. That's
Yeah.
great.
Should we get into our question?
Let's
Yes.
do it.
I'm really
Yeah.
excited about today's question asker. I feel like this has been a long time coming because this is a friend of the pod, Allison
Yeah.
Brie.
Yeah.
Oh, I already gave away her name, but today's
Still a
question,
friend. Still
Still
a
a
friend.
friend.
Still
Yeah.
Allison
Listens to
Brie.
the Handsome Pod and is really awesome.
She's the best. And she's an actor, writer, producer, best known for her starring roles on Mad Men and Community. She was nominated for a Golden Globe for playing Ruth on Glow and has appeared in films like Somebody I Used to Know and Promising Young Woman, and her new movie with her husband, Dave Franco, Together, which is apparently so terrifying, and I can't wait to see it. Alison Brie is asking today's question.
Nice.
Hi, handsomes. Allison Brie here. Huge fan. Tig, May, Fortune, big fan of all 3 of you. Huge fan of the pod. Okay, this is Otis. My question is, was there ever a time in your life where you consciously decided to try on a different personality? And how did it go? I'll give you an example that's not my answer, which is that a friend of mine in high school switched schools like sophomore year. And at the other school, she went by her middle name. and just had like a totally different personality. And then when she left that school, she just went back to using her regular name, her first name. Have you ever done anything like that? And how'd it go?
First of all, I did not realize that Allison Brie was going to be a part of Kitty City.
Yeah, she's
Right.
a Kitty City gal.
Yeah.
Otis.
Otis.
Otis was really getting in there.
I
Yeah.
know. And I loved her attention to Otis when he came in for kisses when she was mid-question.
Yeah,
I mean,
she's got her
Is that
priorities
normal
straight.
cat? Is that normal cat behavior? I thought they were more standoffish.
they can be standoffish, but man, can they be snuggly, lovey-dovey. And all three of our cats are very standoffish and lovey-dovey.
I've never had a
Otis
cat.
Otis had like almost a dog vibe. Like that's a kind of a dog name, Otis. And then
Mhm.
yeah, he was I love that question because I'm constantly paranoid that I'm accidentally changing my personality. Like
Interesting.
I feel like I have a loose grip on my personality, and I'm up for it changing. Like
It sort of is
It's
easily
fluid.
influenced.
not as much anymore, but definitely as a teenager. Oh my
Yeah.
God! Like and really similar experience was I would go to summer camp every summer, and I'd kind of decide who I was going to be, or see when I got there, like
Yeah.
what would be most useful socially. And I think I've said this on the pod, but I went to camp one summer and I go, yeah, I'm May, but everybody calls me Maple Sugar. And everyone was like, no, they don't. And like, no one called me that, and it didn't catch on. And then I was always acting a really tortured and kind of mysterious and like, yeah, I got some stuff going on back home, you know.
And wait, what made you think maple sugar? What'd you say? Maple syrup?
Sugar.
Maple
Well,
sugar was cool?
I think because May Pearl is my first name.
Yes,
And
which I love.
Thanks. I think it was because it was middle school, so it was just in the 2-year period where I had long hair, the only time in my life, and I think I was keenly aware that I was not feminine enough. Like, and all these cool girls were in my cabin, and I thought Maple Sugar sounds kind of like a cool femme name. Like I would maybe be a cheerleader or something, and it did not fly.
Give it up for Maple Sugar, y'all.
Yeah. It's such a long nickname too. Like
It's like a drag name.
Yeah, instead
Drag
of my
queen name.
3-letter name, they call me this sentence.
yeah.
Do you think you were like telling people you had a lot of stuff going on back home, hoping they would be like, "What's going on? Tell us," like an attention thing?
Yes.
And would you tell them what was going on, or would you make up like, well, my dad's a bandit, and
I think I did lie quite a bit in around that time, like middle school era. Like I definitely had a fake boyfriend, and but it was
don't we all?
Don't we all? It was this friend of mine, Cliff Cardinal. He wrote me a letter at camp, and then I decided to pretend that the letter was like he was just my friend.
Like a love
I had a crush
letter.
on him. Yeah, and I pretended it was like there's some stuff going on with my boyfriend, like he's having a tough time, and so I wouldn't let anyone read the letter. And yeah,
You guys would not believe what is in this letter.
yeah,
Cliff.
and then burning it really quick so no one can read it. And
It's
really
very private. Don't even ask.
and the letter was like, "Hey, bro, hope you're having a good time." Yeah. What about you guys? Like, Tig, I feel like you were genuinely to your core that cowboy person. So you weren't. It wasn't an affectation.
I mean, I definitely leaned more into it, and I was a little rebel, chip on my shoulder. I'm still working through all of it as an adult.
Yeah.
You have to have your little shell to protect you, and use your whatever part of your personality to hide everything. So, but I was really, the kid that was off in the woods and in the creek and smoking and failing and sneaking out of the house and doing all that, driving around in the car without a license when I could barely look over the steering wheel. Like, that is all factual. I have many people that can back up all of this information about me. But I would say, like, on an unfortunate kind of like really unfortunate level, the times that I have changed my personality has been when I've felt fearful, in like a public bathroom or something.
Mm.
You get like weird looks, or who are you? How do you identify? And I've noticed myself sometimes trying to like fem it up a little bit when I go in the bathroom,
Right.
and then I just think, God, it's so pathetic that
Yeah.
I would have to do that.
Yeah.
So no real funny story there, but yeah, that's really the time that I notice it the most. And that's a point that I always use to people, that any sort of confusion somebody has around trans people or non-binary people, it's like
It ends up policing all women,
the whole
or like
everybody
cis women as well. Yeah, like yeah,
everybody,
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
so yeah, it's just a weird little moment in life where I'm like, excuse me, come in. Not really.
Excuse me, I'm just trying to get in the stall.
Yeah, I just have to go pee pee.
I have to tinkle.
I can't believe I didn't wear my dress today, because it'd be so much easier to just fling that thing up in the air.
You've heard me say it on the pod. I'm out here slinging bras, and I'm proud to do it because our sponsor, Honeylove, makes the best bras around. Honeylove bras are so comfy, you'll forget you're wearing them. But what you won't forget is that they're the highest quality, most supportive bras you can get. Here's what I love about Honeylove. They're inclusive. They got bras for all shapes and sizes. You can do so much better than your current bra. With summer here, you're going to immediately feel the benefits of Honeylove's lightweight, breathable designs.
So treat yourself to 20% off your entire order by heading to honeylove.com/handsome. Treat yourself to the most comfortable and innovative bras on earth and save 20% off site-wide at honeylove.com/handsome. Use our exclusive link to get 20% off honeylove.com/handsome. After you purchase, they'll ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them we sent you. Experience the new standard in bras with Honeylove.
This episode of Handsome is brought to you by Alloy Women's Health. Aging can be, let's put it plainly, crappy. Problems sleeping, hot flashes, brain fog, weight gain, and decreased libido can hit women pretty hard. Alloy is fast, accessible, and their treatments actually work, from full body relief to radiant skin.
Dealing with menopause is tricky. I've experienced hot flashes that are so intense, it's hard to even describe to anyone who hasn't had them. Along the way, it hasn't always been easy to explain symptoms to healthcare providers or get them to actually take menopause seriously. What I love about Alloy is that their menopause-trained doctors are highly knowledgeable and caring.
I cannot recommend Alloy enough. Join the 95% of women who tried Alloy and saw relief in the first 2 weeks. Head to myalloy.com/handsome and tell them all about your symptoms, and you'll get a fully customized treatment plan. And you'll get $20 off your first order today. Head to myalloy.com/handsome and enter code handsome to get $20 off your first order. I've been called sir in several bathrooms, and I'm like, really?
You get
Yeah.
called sir?
Yeah, I've had a woman once in an airport bathroom be like, "This is the women's restroom." I'm like, "Yep."
I know,
Yeah.
I've said the same thing. I'm like, oh, that works out perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it always feels like a minefield to
Yeah.
me,
Yeah.
constantly on guard.
Mhm.
Did you guys ever, when you first started comedy, like, and you're in love with comedy and you're in green rooms with more experienced comedians, like try to adopt the persona of a comedian, almost like yeah, good set, yeah, I like the tag, like you know what I mean? Like I was so excited to be part of that community that I'm sure I was like, with my little notebook and trying to
And then dropping your voice a little like, yeah, nice, sweet, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't
No,
know.
that doesn't feel familiar. It doesn't
Mhm.
feel as familiar as me saying, excuse me, I just have to get a tampon out of my purse.
Yeah.
I gotta plug my cooter.
I gotta plug my cooter.
You hear that in a stall in the bathroom. Gotta plug my cooter.
Fortune, what about going to college after living in a small town?
Yeah.
Like that's a chance to be a different person.
Yeah, I was like cognizant of like not changing too much because my mom, she listens to this. She's like, "Oh, why are you bringing this up?" But my mom used to, back in the day, whenever she would, after my parents divorced, she went through a couple relationships, and in those relationships, she significantly changed to be who she thought that those particular men wanted her to be. So that always bugged me because I didn't understand it. I was young and I was like, why are you being somebody you're not? And in the most extreme version of that, one was he was very conservative. I talked about this in my Sweet and Salty special where he just, like, my family had gone to Hooters their whole life and he just was like,
Oh, yeah.
not into that stuff. And she was like, I have never been to Hooters in front of him. And
although I have been to Cooters.
and even though that story is very funny, it's based on her completely changing for this person.
Yeah.
So I always had that in the back of my head of like not veering too far off. But when you're young, you're still kind of trying to find yourself. So you have to sort of try on different hats to see like, well, who am I? And so younger days, sports was a big part of my personality. But then in college, I had this weird thing. I hung out with a lot of church going people. And so I kind of tried that on for a while. Like, oh, I'm a church gal. And yeah, that was probably the biggest swing away from my personality.
But you do love the Lord, right?
I love the Lord.
But you're just looking for community, right?
I think I was looking for community, and my family was pretty fractured at the time. My grandmother had just passed, and I was a bit lost. So my grandmother died the day after I moved into college. So I was experiencing this brand new school. I didn't know anybody. I was lost. I was sad. And so those are the times when you're the most susceptible to any influence. And so I met some really great people who were religious and kind of was like, well, let me see what they're doing. I like hanging out with them. And their church was all about family and stuff. And I think it like made me want family and crave that. And so I thought, well, if I do that, then I can create a family for myself one day, and just eventually realize that, oh, this is not me at all. But yeah, and then I tried like theater in college too, and maybe I'm a theater kid and I liked it, but it was in the irony is that I act now, but I'm not a theater kid.
Really?
So
I feel like you got some theater kid. You like a musical.
I love a musical.
Yeah,
but
you
that dramatic, like,
oh right, yeah.
Like expressing yourself in big ways. I'm not quite that.
Right, yeah.
And so then when I eventually moved to LA, it was when I came out, I think, was like anything up until coming out was like, I'm sort of blowing with the wind here.
Yeah.
I come out and then I'm like, oh, I know who I am. And and it just set me on this journey of like being so much more comfortable in my own skin, doing what I wanted to do, not trying to fit in elsewhere, or that was the thing that really set me on my path.
You took off your bonnet And
took off my and I would say right in this present day time, going through all the changes I'm going through, the one thing I've realized is I know myself better than I ever have, and I am so much clearer on what I want
that's
than I've
great.
ever been.
I guess it keeps changing your whole life till you
Mhm.
croak, right? And that fluidity is so important.
Yeah.
Did you, when you started doing comedy, did you guys try different, like, I feel like I just impersonated other comedians sometimes if I got excited about us, like I like trying to be like Bill Hicks or whatever when I was like 14, and that's not me.
Oh my
Like
gosh. Can you get me some video of you, 14, doing your best Bill Hicks?
Well, I
That's
used to
awesome.
smoke cigarettes on stage because you could still do that.
When you were
And
14?
yes, and I did
Uh-huh.
one time get booed off stage because
And do you have footage of this? Because I'm going to need
no,
to see it.
You got booed off stage because they didn't like you smoking?
it was a New Year's Eve show. I was 16, and me and my boyfriend at the time did like a two-person stand-up. He was much older. We said we were siblings. It was weird. But anyway, we were smoking, and we were just very like misanthropic and negative, and we didn't realize that people had paid for this $100 for this New Year's Eve gala, and everyone was
Oh.
making a real effort, and we'd barely prepared anything, and we were smoking. We thought we were so cool. And everyone was like, why is this child smoking? And
Uh-huh.
and so they started going, nah, enough. And they were right. They were 100%
They're like,
right.
enough. Get off
Enough of
stage.
this. Yeah.
First of all, why aren't children smoking?
I
don't,
know.
as a
God.
child, I don't know how, like we were watching a movie the other night with Max and Finn, and there was chewing tobacco that some of the kids in the movie were chewing. And Max and Finn are like, what is chewing tobacco? They're 9, and I was chewing tobacco. I was dipping. I was smoking. If I couldn't get my hands on any of that stuff, I would roll coffee grounds in typing paper. I was just like, how on earth? I'm truly looking at them like they are aliens. You don't know what chewing tobacco is?
But these younger generations are much more pure than we were, I think. It's not in movies as much. Like, what were you watching? The Sandlot Kids or something like
Yeah,
that?
we were
Oh,
watching
no way.
Sandlot. Yeah.
Oh, wicked. I want to
We're-
rewatch it.
Yeah.
I used to watch The Sandlot back in the day.
Yeah. But they're just like, and they have questions about cigarettes, and I'm like, I guess I don't know where they would have ever run off and experimented with anything like that, but because my
Yeah.
parents were certainly not keeping an eye on me.
But cigarettes are way more taboo now than back then. Back then, I felt like people just smoked all the time.
It was
Yeah, my-
taboo for me to be 8 smoking cigarettes.
Well, 8 for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
I mean, that's wild.
My
Yeah.
parents smoked in the house, and yeah, it was every restaurant you go to, and yeah. But
Oh
Tig,
my, I did not miss those days.
did you always have the same style on stage, or in the beginning were you like, hey everybody, what's up, I'm Tig, I gotta I can't imagine that.
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, I was so influenced by Paula Poundstone.
Whoa, yeah.
I love Paula Poundstone's ability to write just such a solid, silly joke, and then also be able to do the most tremendous crowd interaction.
Oh, the crowd work is unbelievable.
I mean, unreal. And I mean,
Mhm.
she was the one comedian I would always go see. I would never miss a Paula Poundstone concert, no matter where I
Mhm.
lived, no matter how old I was.
Really?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And and she's just ridiculous. But yeah, I definitely, that was my goal, was to be a good storyteller, joke writer, and be able to interact with the audience. And
Yeah.
I don't know that I ever felt like, oh, I'm just a carbon copy of Paula Poundstone. You know, I was never in like suspenders and a bow tie or anything like that, which thank God she's still wearing to this day.
Amazing.
She has not. She is Paula Poundstone
Mhm.
through and through.
She was born in suspenders.
Oh my God. This
Yeah.
person is Paula Poundstone. I mean, her name says what she, I don't, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
Paula
you got to be
Pound,
a comedian. Yeah.
you are Paula. This is Paula Poundstone. Anyway, I certainly had moments like I was very in like more recent comedy influence. I certainly loved Mitch Hedberg.
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, even though I wasn't
Dry and
yeah, it just spoke to me. It definitely spoke to
Mhm.
me.
But it takes
Steve-
confidence, I think, to be okay with silence, to be slow like that. And so I feel like it would take it. Yeah. I'm still not there where I can do that. But like, did it take you a while to settle and to know you had the skill to like sit in that and then pull people out of it?
Well, I think for myself, like as a comedian, all the different things I've tried from joke writing to storytelling, I've done prop stuff, not like in a
Yeah.
traditional way of like I roll out a case
Carrot
of
top.
yeah. But I want to try everything, and then I feel like all of those roads that you go down, you still, even if it's such a leap from another type of comedy, you still find your voice in there. And I
Yeah.
think that that's what I realized was every road I went down, here's my voice. Here's my voice. So I can do whatever I want to do.
You know what I liked? I keep talking about it because I'm obsessed. But the Pee Wee Herman documentary, the Paul Rubens documentary, I didn't realize that Pee Wee started as a character who was a stand-up comedian who was doing it for the first time and showing and had props that were his toys. He was kind of like almost like a child stand. So he was in the Pee Wee suit and he'd go out and do bad stand-up and pull out like a dinosaur toy and show the audience and stuff. But I love that was the genesis. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he started at the Groundlings.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. You got to watch that doc.
I'll have to check it out. I for sure want to see that.
And by the way, when I was in Nantucket, multiple people were coming up to me to talk about your doc.
Really?
Yeah, they were coming up going, "Hey, I just saw Tig's doc and I wept throughout." And I was like, "Great."
Yeah.
People are talking about it.
You find that they the new I was thinking of Tig. I was thinking of
the
your own
Andrea
documentary.
Gibson documentary.
Gotcha. I want to see it.
You will. We're gonna have a screening in LA, and then it'll it Apple bought it, so we're all very excited that it's gonna reach a wider audience. But it's is it life affirming?
Yeah.
And it really, I say to everyone, it's impossible to not walk out of that theater and think, what have I been doing with my life?
Oh my God.
I mean, true, but like in the most inspiring, exciting way. Of course, you have all these emotions about Andrea and their partner Meg and all these intense, deep, but also so many funny moments. But it's just so beautiful, and it's just still killing it on the festival circuit. It's crazy. It's crazy, crazy, crazy.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing it.
Yeah. Thanks for bringing that up, because I tell your friends if you've seen it, because it's really worth seeing, and so much like so perfectly timed for a big heaping pile of compassion in this world.
Yes.
Is what I've seen happen.
I kind of feel like because it is mainly teenagers and kids that are trying on different personalities like that, and I kind of feel like that's a pretty healthy way to be, because we're not our personalities. Like that is even if it's so authentic to you and not on purpose, it is sort of a performance, or it's an accumulation of influences and experiences, and there is like a core. Anyway, I just think maybe we should all be a bit more fluid about our personalities. You could wake up tomorrow, brand new day, you go, I'm really sarcastic today, or like I'm gonna be a ray of sunshine. And
well, you don't really know how you feel about something or if you're into something unless you try it. So I'm always like like I always think especially younger people, like, why not sign up for this thing or join this club or play that sport or be in that play. Like, give it a
Yeah.
shot.
And I stand by, there is nothing better than finding out what you cannot stand and who you are not.
Yeah.
Even
that's
more
cool,
so than
yeah.
who you are.
Mhm.
You know, like I love finding out the stuff I never want to do again, or that I don't want to be in that world,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know, or
Yeah.
whatever it is. I'm like, I love that as much as I love finding things that make me happy.
Yeah.
Like we tell ourselves so young, we start telling ourselves stories about ourselves, like, oh, I'm bad at math, or like
Uh-huh.
I'm funny, or I'm, and then that's like a little coffin for yourself, you gotta
Yeah.
break out of it.
Yeah.
I do stand by, I am bad at math, and
Yeah.
no, my brain just oozes out of my ears as soon as I look at X plus Y times the blah, 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 blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah.
I know, we were like, you just get a handle on math in school, and then they introduce letters and words to it, and it's like,
It's not fair.
why are we? Yeah. Yeah.
And now my mom is being totally herself, but she has also been single for a very long time.
There's something to be said for the single life in terms of really being yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Has your mother ever gotten on apps to date?
She did it back in the day. I think when she met her first boyfriend after divorce,
Uh-huh.
it wasn't in an app, but you used to put ads in the newspaper.
That's
Oh,
the
right.
dream.
Yeah,
If
so
you like pina colada,
yeah, no pictures,
getting caught
nothing.
in the rain.
You just looking at each other's grammar.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I believe they met that way.
Didn't there used to be a thing where you can you leave a voicemail that's like, "Hi, I'm May. I like,
I think
facts
maybe
and
back in the day there was something like that.
And wait
Yeah.
a minute. Right. So people would put an ad in the paper and you don't have a clue what this person looks like.
Yeah, no.
You just show up and there is someone that likes pina coladas and getting
Yeah.
caught in the rain. And
Yeah. When I first came out, Craigslist was super popular, especially, I don't know if it was just in LA, but everybody was on Craigslist at the time. And I found like a soccer team and a
Yeah.
softball league. I found ultimate frisbee. I'm still friends with some of the people I met during these Craigslist days. But I went on a couple dates via Craigslist ads, and it was the no picture days.
And was it shocking when you arrived?
I mean, not one person was it wasn't even about looks, but not one person was my type or had anything in common. I went on 3 dates
what a
and
shot in the dark.
could not get out of all of them fast enough.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I'm not doing this again.
Do you know what? I think I'm remembering this story correctly, but of course, who knows? But let's just assume I am. You know the comedian and writer Jessie Klein?
No, actually.
Okay, she's so funny.
Against
But
one.
she I ran into her. I can't remember where I ran into her, but this was several years ago. She saw a guy in like an airport or a grocery store or something. Probably, you know what? Probably an airport. I think they were running to their flights. And she thought to herself, what if he saw me and felt the same? Because she thought she saw some look in each other's eye type thing.
Yeah.
He put an ad in the paper and they reconnected.
No.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh
This
my
is an
God.
actual story. They weren't a match ultimately. I think he was like a tennis player. I can't believe I remember the details. I was so blown away because they did not talk.
Wow.
They
That's what
just
happened.
glanced.
You know the actor Coleman Domingo?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He has been with his husband now, I think like 14 years. They walked past each other on a street and like kind of both clocked each other and I don't know, maybe it was Craigslist. One of those sites, they put a misconnection in there and somehow they saw it and got together.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Isn't
That is
I mean, it's
wild.
like a needle in a haystack. That's like crazy.
Absolutely.
We got to bring that back. The misconnections. There must
Boy,
be
have we
still a
gotten
thing.
off track here.
There's nowhere for I don't know where people go for misconnections now. There's
There would
no
have to be
place.
a website or something. Yeah.
But that was a big thing on Craigslist too, was
Ooh.
a whole misconnections
Let's
page.
start a handsome misconnection website. There we are. We found it.
Oh no,
Yeah.
another thing on the list that I don't know if we're gonna get to it.
Well, should we hear what Allison has to say, even though we went so far away?
That's
Yeah.
what we do here.
That is what we do here. That is the business we are in. Allison, tell us.
Yeah, I've honestly probably done that a bunch, but a time that comes to mind is when I was in college. I did a semester abroad in Glasgow, Scotland. So I went to a really small school, Cal Arts. It was super incestuous and gossipy. And when I did this semester abroad at an even smaller school, the Royal Scottish Academy of Music and Drama, I made a conscious decision to just have a more free personality, I guess. I just didn't want to be self-conscious in any way. And I figured, I'm just going to be going to school with these people for like 3 to 4 months. Who cares? Like, what have I got to lose? I should just be like the freest version of myself. And so I did. I just would like, the whole time I was in Glasgow, Scotland, I was having honestly the best time and almost being like my truest self. Literally would, with headphones in, I would dance down the streets, just dancing down the sidewalks. And in class, I was always like the first person to, oh my God, Maxie wants to be involved in this question as well. The first person to volunteer to try something like improvised capoeira, just like put me in, coach, like game for anything. And the students there were like, are you like this all the time? And I was like, no, not really. But once I did it,
This semester,
I would say the effect it had was that I realized that actually is kind of my truest self and my truest personality. And so I just tried to kind of retain a lot of that in my life moving forward. And I think that I have. It's a good way to be anyway.
that's great.
All right. Love you. Bye.
Love you, mean it.
Yeah, and you come across people in your life too that help bring that out of you as well.
Yeah.
That's always
It
nice.
is weird when somebody brings out a side of you that you
Yeah.
rarely to never see.
The goofiest side, the better. Like I went to a dinner party with my friend Matt, and I guess we'd been very respectable at the dinner party, talking to people we'd never met, getting to know people. And then we left, and as we were walking to the Uber, he goes, "Time to be weird." And I was like, yes, that's what I want in a friend. Oh, that's a great answer though from her. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's nice to feel free like that, where you're like just not really editing yourself. And
Yeah.
yeah.
I love put me in, coach.
I mean, I think about my days of attempting to be straight. That was a fun that was a fun
I can't
challenge.
accept that. I can't accept that.
Hey
Fortune.
guys, what are you doing?
That's what Tig's bathroom voice.
Yeah, we bump into each other in the bathroom. Oh,
Yeah.
excuse me.
I'm sorry, I'm on a date.
Oh my God, I love your flannel.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that, girl?
I love your lip taint.
I got it at Forever 21.
Sweet.
This is why I did not go on many dates with guys. My best acting work to date.
I know. I was going to say that's so perfect for Allison. Just like act like a whole different person.
Yeah, and then find out what parts of that you want to retain. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was just gonna talk about what's next, what we're up to. I'm guest hosting Jimmy Kimmel, his late night talk show next week, July 22nd through 24th. I'll be a late night talk show host for 3 nights.
That
So
is so exciting.
Can you
Thank
slip
you.
in a Keep It Handsome?
I know I gotta. So I hope our handsome listeners will tune in. I'm a little nervous, but very excited. I'll be wearing some suits and interviewing some fun people.
Are you going to bring back your pink suit?
Not the pink suit. Gonna do something different, but
All right.
yeah, I'm pumped. This is it's a really cool opportunity.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Can't wait to see.
And then I just have stand up July 20th in Edmonton with Mateo Lane, Montreal July 26th, and then starting in September, San Antonio, Houston, Norfolk, Richmond, DC, Atlanta, New Orleans, all those good places.
Excellent places.
I'll see
A
you
lot
in
of
Montreal.
good stuff going on.
Yeah, May and I are doing a gala together in Montreal, which I love Montreal. Oh my God, it's such a great city.
It's so great.
I'll be there also the night before on the 25th doing a show at the Olympia for Just for Laughs. But other than that, just check out. I got 2 new songs out on my earnest music album. I'm a TV. I got 2 new sad songs that I added to it, so they're on Spotify. And spread the word. Tell your pals. What about you, Tig?
Well, I'd love to share with you. August 17th, I'll be at the West Hampton Beach Performing Arts Center in West Hampton Beach, New York. August 23rd, I'll be in P-Town at the Provincetown Town Hall. And then September 27th, Beau Rivage Resort and Casino in Biloxi, Mississippi. But yeah, and please share your favorite episode. Also review and subscribe to the podcast and also to our YouTube page. And this is a great community, and we feel very lucky for all of you. And so let's keep growing it, shall we?
Yes,
Yeah.
Great. Until next time,
Keep it
handsome.
handsome. Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first.
Like you know to check that when you're headed out to stargaze, you bring a blanket. You don't want to get soggy lying in a dewy field all night with your stargazing buddies.
Checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. Savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
That was a HeadGum podcast.